think of a great community-based program, what comes to mind?
Asian Arts Initiative.
Ease of communication, like I guess with whoever is in the organization, not just in terms of like customer service kind of where you can get the information, but also just knowing like where can I access the information that they're distributing, like just having multiple points of, oh, like maybe I see a flyer or something, but you can have access to the information to know about the organization, and they have like good outreach like outlets, I guess.
Okay. Are you aware of any community-based programs offered by other hospitals?
I used to work at the foundation that raised money for the Children's Hospital at Stanford. So some of the community-based programming at the Children's Hospital at Stanford, they call it the teen van, the mobile health teen van or something like that. So it's literally a van, and they have it outfitted as like a doctor's office basically, with like, all the equipment that you need for like a basic doctor's office, and then they actually drive it to different sites around the area, like high schools and like shelters and like different places where teens who either don't have health insurance or somehow don't have access to health care, like they're bringing the health care to them.
Probably like building partnerships first with, like we have like the neighborhood schools here, like is it Holy Redeemer, like FAF, which happen to be primarily like Asian American, so like either that or even the Chinese Christian Church and Center. So like having partnerships or relationships where I guess like families might have like the first kind of point of interaction to get information disseminated in that way first, because they're like trusted organizations, like either that's children there or they attend a church, or on behalf of like the hospital, like these organizations can just like send information home, so that's like the best kind of first access point. But even just like partner with other kind of like organizations, like not us, Asian Arts, but just anyone who has kind of a long-standing reputation with the community through different avenues. First, just to get information out, but then also, I guess, beyond that is then maybe holding kind of like something like a workshop or just a free open space that people can get more information in kind of a safe environment. I think that's probably the best approach first.
Yeah, I think you have those partnerships because you need to like bring those services out to other locations, because just like moving around the city is a huge challenge if English is not your, even like my mom getting to me in South Philly is like always a nightmare, because she doesn't know how to like access the subway, or like even she's afraid of driving in the city. So just like look, and then the immigrant populations are usually like the middle age group is like working 2 jobs to support the family, and the elders are typically the ones that have free time, and like for that population it's hard for them to move large distances. So like offering services outside, I guess bring Jefferson services to those organizations, because people know how to access those spaces already.
Right.
Seems like a dynamic.
This could just be like just my assumption, but it seems that at least for like my family and a lot of the Korean American community, like they don't seem like they like to go to a hospital is something that they just don't want to do. Whether it's just for preventative care and just like keeping track, because they just think it's unnecessary. And so even if like a trusted, unless they hear from a trusted person, like they're not really gonna do it. So I think the best point is like to tap into someone who is kind of that respective person, either at like a church. I think for at least all my families, like it's a church member who's like maybe a deacon or like a pastor, like telling everyone, oh, it's really important to get your annual physical, and that's what my family's church does. Like you should get an annual physical, and then every spring they have a physician come in, or physicians come in with one of the physicians who attends the church to like tell everybody like you should do like your annual physical, like we're going to do certain things today, and you know like we can schedule a time for everybody to come in. I'm trying to make it as like non-threatening as possible because people have this like really weird mentality around like going to a hospital, going to see a doctor. Even when they're sick, they don't want to go. They just think they're not sick. So I don't know.
It's cultural.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know if it's cultural or if it is cultural, but I know like for like they just think it's even with like life insurance, like they don't believe in that because they think you're gonna die. If you the moment you buy it, you'll die. It's like this weird kind of mentality around it. Like I don't know why. And it's the same thing with like going to the hospital. Like it's fine if I just don't think about it. It'll eventually not hurt, but if I go and then like someone's probing me and they tell me the problem, it's gonna get worse, and so they'd rather just be ignorant, and then if I die, I die. And I see like that's like all
And then
the
if I die.
it's really weird.
Maybe it's fear of cost.
Then did you say you were raised that way? Did you say that? That you just don't go to,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you're saying it is cultural for you?
I think it's cultural. It's certainly, I know a lot of Asians are just like, yeah, why? I'm not going to go to the hospital. Unless like, yeah, I certainly had many days where I was like, I felt sick and I was just like, let's wait it out. We'll see a little bit. I think part of it is, for me, as an adult now, it's like part is like my understanding, but it's also now like fear of cost. So I've certainly had like many experiences where you go to the hospital and you present, I have health insurance, and then I end up with like a bill of like these charges that I can't explain, that I call them, they can't explain, but like I have to pay more.